again, the first program was a good program. It was basic and it served as more of a repository than a contract management program. Of course, they didn't have AI then. And now, a lot of the programs do. It worked for what we needed. It was good. The reporting was difficult. I had very hard time getting the reports that I needed, and I had to call customer service every time, and they would just end up doing it because it was so hard. I could have never, I'm not a programmer, and I couldn't figure that out. So that was one thing that I knew we needed, to work better. And then the next program, which was a nightmare for 3 years, the onboarding was horrible. The support was horrible. Everything, in 3 years, I could never find really anything good, which is very unfortunate. I mean, it kept our contracts in a spot and I could find them. But when they integrated, we asked specifically if they could bring over my tasks because I had set a couple thousand tasks, and they said yes, and then they didn't. So I spent a lot of time. Thank goodness we were able to get into our old program for another year because I didn't miss deadlines then. But I ended up spending a lot of time having to read all the contracts and all the amendments to figure out all the current renewal terms and termination terms. And so it was so duplicitous and time consuming. So, I mean, I had a really bad feeling the whole time about this company because it made me do everything over again that I had already done once. But anyway, so then we get to Summize, and we looked at quite a few other contract management programs. We looked at a lot of them, and we were impressed with a lot of them. And we thought that, we had actually settled on a couple of them, one or another. And then we had the demo with Summize, and it literally blew us out of the water. And then we thought, well, is this too good to be true? And so we kept coming back, and we had more demos and more meetings. And anyway, it ended up being such a blessing to me and to Larry, but in the onboarding system, the transition has been so smooth, and the people have been so helpful. Just the fact that we had meetings for weeks, just to get us to the point of where they were ready to cut us loose into the program, and now we're in the next steps. But we've just been so pleased. We both have, but I've been so pleased with just having the support and having the program do all the things and more, that we expected or that we hoped for.